Tony, are you going to fight Mike Tyson next?
Yeah, I'm going to crush him.
That was a good right hand by Tucker.
I'm too big, too strong, and I'm built to destroy. Oh my God, he punches so hard.
The year is 1987. At just 21 years old, Mike Tyson is already the terror of the heavyweight division, holding 2 championship belts.
Trying to hold on. Serious trouble, and down he goes.
In less than 2 years as a professional, Tyson has rocketed from the impoverished neighborhoods of New York to the absolute pinnacle of boxing, destroying everything in his path. Yet operating in the shadow of the terrifying champion is another fighter, the unjustly overlooked Tony Tucker.
Tony the Terminator Tucker!
By 1987, casual fans might not have known Tucker's name. The blinding spotlight on Tyson often rendered even fellow world champions invisible. But writing Tucker off was a massive mistake. Standing almost an imposing 6 feet 7 inches with a massive 82-inch reach, Tucker possessed the explosive power to end fights in an instant.
Thomas is down.
By the mid-1980s, he had amassed an immaculate 34-0 record with 29 knockouts.
Show everything, and then he's taking his time. He's looking for. There's a good right hand. Right on.
He was a classic puncher with a cold, calculating demeanor that earned him the moniker the Terminator. His signature weapon was a devastating right uppercut, a nightmare for shorter opponents like Tyson.
And he got him on the ropes, and I mean on the ropes. I don't think Washington can land this round.
He's wearing Robbie Pones.
Aggressively punching.
Yeah.
See how slow Rouse's score of him. Yeah.
Now he goes for the right uppercut.
Despite his undeniable talent, Tucker's road to a blockbuster fight was arduous. He secured the IBF world title a mere 9 weeks before facing Tyson. After the IBF stripped Michael Spinks of his belt in the spring of 1987, Tucker faced a then unknown James Buster Douglas for the vacant championship. On May 30th, Tucker overcame early struggles to defeat Douglas via a 10th round technical knockout.
There was that hook there.
And a right behind it, and another right. Douglas is in deep trouble on the ropes. Almost halfway through the round.
This victory earned Tucker the IBF crown and a ticket to face Tyson for the undisputed championship. Unlike many of Tyson's opponents, who walked to the ring already psychologically defeated, Tucker refused to yield. He carried a reputation for unshakable, almost arrogant confidence. While bookmakers predictably installed Tyson as an 11-1 favorite, boxing purists warned that the Terminator was a live underdog.
But, Tony Tucker is a problem. This guy's 35-0. He's got a lot of experience. He can fight a little bit. He's not the walkover everyone's trying to make him out to be.
On August 1st, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton, the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world was on the line. The bout served as the grand finale of an ambitious tournament orchestrated by Don King and HBO to unify the division. For the first time in heavyweight history, 2 undefeated champions clashed. Tyson brought his WBA and WBC belts. Tucker brought his IBF title. Both were young, brimming with confidence, and fiercely determined. Tyson boldly declared he was taking the 3rd belt home to erase any lingering doubts about his greatness. Tucker countered, stating he was vastly underestimated and ready to fight for his legacy. The opening bell rang, and the crowd held its breath.
On the run, as it were. And we'll see what kind of tactic Tucker takes.
At the opening bell, Iron Mike immediately hunted for a knockout, throwing vicious hooks. However, Tucker smartly tied Tyson up, neutralizing his power, and even landed a thunderous uppercut that momentarily staggered the favorite.
Is he strong enough to do that? That was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken right there. Did you know that uppercut blocked Mike Tyson? This, technically speaking, no one gave Tucker a chance. But there are miracles here. The last time Tony Tucker lost a fight was in 1978. A lot of times people say, well, what do you see in Mike Tyson? And we always felt that he was susceptible to take jabs, but I think what Tucker saw in Tyson was the uppercut. He was susceptible to the uppercut because of his style, the way he launches in. That was one of the few times I have ever seen Mike Tyson stopped by a punch. What happened then was the best thing that Tucker could have done. Maybe got worried about what I'm going to do to him. That's confidence. Another right hand. And another right hand by Tucker. Tucker Tucker seems willing to brawl with Mike Tyson early.
Step back. Get him up, Tony. Come on.
There was a left hand by Tyson. Also, Tony Tucker stated that because no one expected him to win, that was motivation. And he's fighting with sheer motivation here. A lot of confidence. Yeah, he said he likes being the underdog, even though it's the first time he's been one. Probably since he was an amateur. You know what's happening? Every time Mike reaches in, Tony James right hand. I didn't think he fought that well, but it was against James Broad. Against Douglas, he fought a little bit better. And now we'll see what he can do against certainly the best fighter he's fought so far.
Get back, Mike. Get back, Tony.